Hi, Chris Cantelmo here with another vibration. So some of you may know I've got this, have somewhat of a presence on Reddit. There's a sub about me, our Cantelmoism, and these naysayers who don't believe in, they just want to believe the world is a horrible place, that no cures for cancer exist, and that everybody sucks. That's Cantelmoism exposed. That's their subreddit, these evil jerk-offs. So, but because I'm a good guy and I want peace on earth, I got to make peace with these horrible people. I reach out occasionally to them, but they keep getting me banned at Reddit. They make up these stories about me. So I had an alt, Chris CGC 3, that I had going for a few days and had built up enough karma where I could post at different subreddits and stuff. Anyway, I decided to reach out to one of the more reasonable seeming people in this Cantelmoism exposed subreddit. Now, her username, Leo Cohen 99, would lead one to believe that it's a male. Like, you don't know many women named Leo Cohen. But I had heard sort of through the grapevine that this person was female, and I had gotten some inclination that she was 20 or 21 or something. And then I figured, okay, Leo Cohen 99, a lot of times people will use the year of their birth, or maybe, you know, sometimes people will use their area code, like Leo Cohen 516 or whatever. But I looked at Leo Cohen 99, I thought, okay, apparently she's about 20, maybe she was born in 1999, whatever. So I reach out to this person, I'm like, trying to get a conversation going with her. And really what I want is to have a phone conversation. I'm not looking for a phone number or anything. Like, I'm trying to figure out a way for her to do it anonymously, but just so we could have a conversation back and forth. So I don't have to type the same thing over and over. Like, people who, I'm not trying to brag or anything because I'm still a relative nobody. But when you have hundreds, if not thousands, of messages per day asking you the same question over and over, you get really tired of typing the same thing. It's real tiring. But you guys, you know, you have your friends who send you a message here or there. You might have 10 messages you have to send back to, and they're not the same thing over and over. Anyway, trust me, when you get 100 or 1,000, it gets old real quick. So you just want to have a conversation. But she kept saying, I don't want to have a conversation. So then I'm trying to find out if she goes to college or not, what's happening. And I'm like, hey, look, you know, I think you're somewhat interesting. If you got the grades to go to an Ivy League school, I went to Yale, I'll write a recommendation for you. And then she seemingly perked up. So anyway, so I'm having this private chat with her at Reddit. And she's being kind of a bitch. And I'm trying to extend this olive branch. And so I was asking her about college, and then I said, look, if you got the grades and the test scores, I'll write your recommendation. So then she comes back and, oh, that would be great. But I sense she was a little too quick to go from being a total, I want to use the word cunt, but that's what she is, to suddenly being my best friend. And so she said, you know, a little while later, she says, and I'd love to come out and do DMT with you if that's still on the table. So as soon as she brought that up, I said, you know what, let me just make sure this person is over 18. Because I don't want to, you know, I'm not going to be talking about drugs, even though DMT is not a drug. I'm not going to be talking about anything that's even considered by dumb people a drug with a minor. And so I said, okay, just confirm that you're over 18. And I think you're a woman. So she comes back and says, oh, age is only a number, and I'm not 18 yet, but I'll be 18 in a few months. So then I said, text back, well then, you know, I'm not going to talk to you till you're over 18. No. And then she realizes that I'm not going to take the bait, and she comes back and offers, she says, but I'll send you naughty pictures if you want. If you don't want to meet in person. So she claims to be under 18 and then claims to want to send me naughty pictures. Like, what kind of a disgusting, horrible, disgusting person is this Leo Cohen 99? Leo Cohen 99. This apparently a woman. I think she lives on the East Coast. what a disgusting person. How horrible is her life? Now, again, I'll extend an olive branch. I'm not a spiteful person. I'm going to win. Like I'll win. If you and I have a conflict that I think is worth having a conflict over, that means that I know what's right and what isn't. If you want to have a conflict, I'm going to win. But ultimately, once I win and then we can resolve things, I'll be very kind to you, kinder than you would have been to me, obviously, Leo Cohen. Chris Cantelmo here. Hate to make these, but you know, I'm not taking any shit. I think it's becoming clearer and clearer. Bye-bye now.